run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
What is up, Camaradas? It's your boy ADROIIIT back at it again with the West Ham career mode episode 3. So last episode I asked you guys to leave some comments of any suggestions, any type of suggestions, whether it was gameplay, selling players, buying players, and we actually did get a couple suggestions. As you can see on the screen, we did get my friend, my buddy, shout out Emiliano Castellanos, who did recommend to sign Giovanni Reina, who I do have a shortlist. I'll show you guys in a bit. I also had my other homie, Richard Casso, who left to sign Pulisic. To be honest, not the biggest fan of that signing, as it's not as realistic, but maybe for a future signing we might go ahead and sign him. And also shout out to a new viewer, actually. His name is Caleb Fifa, I believe, and he did ask me to sign Payet. So now let's just go ahead and check out the transfer list. So as you can see here, we do have the 3 named players that were said in the comments. Let's go one by one and see how I feel about him. So Pulisic, like I said, maybe not the most realistic, at least right now. He is obviously a very good player. He's probably the future star for the United States. Actually, we just signed Camwell, so maybe it's not a realistic target as of at least right now, but we'll see more in the future depending on how our team works and stuff. Giovanni Reina is probably like the biggest fan I am of like signing between the 3. He's not as realistic either, but it's a good signing since he's young, but maybe not right now, like, because it is deadline day today, so like in the game. So maybe a signing now right now, but maybe for January or next season. As for Dimitri Payet, I believe a lot of West Ham fans hate him, so maybe it isn't the best idea to bring him in. But I'll go ahead and leave him on here and see what we do in the future. Maybe we can bring him back in January, just a little super sub for free kicks or something. But we'll go ahead and check out as time goes on, see if we sign him or not. So in case if you missed last episode, the format we're going as for now, because nobody has really left any suggestions how to do it. I am playing half games in a month and simming the others. So here at first, I assumed that we only had 4 games because the Coventry City game wasn't there. But as we went on, right after the Brentford game, they did add the cup game. So sometimes here and there it might be a little bit messed up. But so what we did here is we played Norwich and we played Brentford. So like I said, we're allowed to play 2 games, and we simmed Barnsley, Coventry, and Swansea. And just a little basis, I also did jump in the Barnsley game because as of the rule set by me right now, like I said, play half the games in the month and 1 jump in allowed per episode. So I decided to jump in the Barnsley game because I was talking a lot of smack about Barnsley about not having good players and stuff, and we were losing in the sim. So I went inside it and tried to rescue maybe like a point or like all 3 points, and I didn't. So I scored 1 goal, but that's basically why there's an explanation of how we're doing it so far. Like I stated before, it is transfer deadline day. I don't think you'll see too many signings from me as of right now, but maybe until January. So this coming month, actually, let me take you ahead to the calendar. We do have 4 games, and I'm for sure saving the cup game. It looks like an easy game, so we should go ahead and get the dub. I'm thinking of playing probably the last 2 games. Yeah, the last 2 games. So I'll be simming West Brom, and I'll be playing Newcastle, Fulham, and also simming Cheltenham Town. And if there's no other games added, but then it's a perfect month. We're good. So that's how we're going through things right now. So as of last episode, as you can see, these are the stats, season stats so far. Antonio with 4 goals. We have Antonio also with 3 assists, and Declan with the most clean sheets is 3. It's him and a couple players that are tied, but I went ahead and put Rice because he's the most like standout player, at least to me. And I don't know if you guys also saw, I did add a new addition to the episode at the very ending. If you guys didn't see, but you guys are gonna have to watch the ending of last episode or this episode. I did add a section of Hammer the episode. So Hammer the episode, what it is we take our best player and we make like a little edit of them, like 2 silhouettes on the side, and then other moments in the episode. I want to go ahead and put them in, and then behind music and all that stuff. So watch out for that new addition at the very end of the episode, so you can see who was the Hammer of the episode. And if you guys have any predictions actually of who the Hammer of the episode, who's gonna be of this episode, go ahead and put them down and see if you guys get it right. So like I said before, we are not going to make any signings as of right now, at least in the transfer window. So just go ahead and tell you who we signed. So we went ahead and did sign Camwell, Macias, and Holding. So all 3 of them, no, 2 of them, Camwell and Holding, are starters. and Macias is in the bench. And right before we get into anything like any games or anything, I just want to show you guys a little reminder of the league table. So we are currently in 5th place with 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. The loss being in the sim jumped in match against Barnsley, and the 2 wins were against Norwich, and I believe it was Brentford, and then the draw was to Swansea. So hopefully we can do a little bit better, at least on the sims, because on the gaming, like at least when I play, I've got it down, but my players have not got it down in the simming. So hopefully we can get a little bit better from the players, and let's just continue to the next game. So actually right before the next game, we do actually have our youth squad report and our monthly scouting report. So let's go ahead and look through that. So on our youth scouting report, like I said, we only have 1 player who's hardly Glover, and to be honest, his potential did go down, and his rating is not where I want it to be. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and release him as of like right now, because he's not good enough to be in the academy, at least in my opinion. And let's go take a look and see if any potential players are here that are good. Okay, we got Ollie Haynes, 71, 93, and he's worth 250. Not the best player, so let's just keep on moving. 41, 55, 250 value. No. So if you guys don't know, the value is like a little cheat code of seeing the ratings. So the higher the value, the higher the rating, obviously, because of the new edition. I usually go for players with high potential. But if a player has low potential but he has a high rating, I usually go for him, since due to the dynamic potential, we can just go ahead and upgrade his potential. And like for the guy who I just released, his overall wasn't high enough for me to invest time in like upgrading him. So now here we have Theodore Saunders, he has nice potential, 16. Maybe not the best rating, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign him, see how he looks. See, we have Leon Simmons, 71, 94, 210. I don't think he's good enough. Yep, no, I don't think anybody's ready to be good enough. Let's go check out on Saunders. Saunders here, he's a right back / center back. He's 51, 74 to 94. He's alright, to be honest. His stats are, I mean, for a defensive, it's alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave him here for a little bit, see how he grows throughout the season. And if he has to get signed and he's not good enough, I'll just go ahead and release him. But I mean, you never know. Maybe he'll just become good in overall, and he can be a good addition for us. So I think no more distractions. I think we should move on to the next game. Okay, as you can see, our first game of the episode is the one I said I was gonna sim. It's a West Brom. Let's see how West Brom's doing on the league table. Maybe it's not worth. Maybe I should play it. So West Brom is lower than Fulham. Yeah, Fulham's in 4th. West Brom's in 15th. So I think we should just go ahead and skip the West Brom game. But we can't be too confident, because last time I was talking smack about a team, we did get turned around and like destroyed. Right, we lost 2-1. So here's the starting lineup, which has been working for a while. Holding has been performing. I mean, he hasn't had much to do, so I'm still giving him a chance over OGBONNA as he's younger. So we have Antonio up top, Canwell, Lingard, Bowen in the midfield, Suchek, Declan Rice holding. We have Diop and holding center backs, and then Kufa, Cresswell, and Fabianski in the back. So the team is looking alright. I'm a really big fan of Grant. He's a good youngster from England, striker. I mean, he's like not too young, but he's 22. And of course, Diangana, controversial player for West Ham fans, who everyone loved him, didn't want him to leave, but the board and went ahead and just sold him anyways. I promise I'm not gonna be that type of manager. So if there's any West Ham fans out there watching, if you guys want me to keep anyone, make sure I don't send them. Leave them down in the comments, so I make sure you don't make the same mistake. And that's pretty much it. Pereira is also a really good player, but let's go ahead and start simming the match and see how it goes. So as you can see, we do go 1-0 down from the player I was at least most worried about, Grant. He's a really good player, like I said. And I'm kind of getting a little worried. Like I said, I wasn't talking smack this time. I was just stating facts that West Brom was low in the league table. And again, they're proving to us that position in the table does not matter, as simming is just horrible for us. The team doesn't play right without me playing. We really seem to be getting dominated here, and we go to 0 down. So I think that's my sign to jump in, to be honest, because I don't want to make it even worse. I don't know what's going on with the team. They can't perform while simming, so I think let's go ahead and jump in. I don't want to get another loss. I don't want to embarrass myself again. So hopefully this time it's a little earlier. So see if we can catch up those 3 points at least, or maybe at least a point. Holding. Declan Rice. Into Jesse Lingard. Straight from the jump in. Lingard. Can he score? Lingard. Let's do one. Let's go. Easy. As soon as I jump in, the boy Jesse Lingard gets a goal, proving to Manchester United that he shouldn't have been low. Sorry for the little lag there. As you can see, Jesse Lingard's pretty cold. Big fan of Jesse Lingard. Hopefully he does well this season. I don't know if you saw last episode. He does have an objective for us, so, and we don't want to be doing no forfeits at the end of the series. Well, at least at the end of the season, because we might go a couple more seasons here. But yeah, Jesse Lingard with a nice goal, straight from the jump in. Great positioning to get that going. Nice shot too. My man, Jesse Lingard. As you can see here is Jesse Lingard's second goal of the Premier League season. So I believe his thing was 10 plus goal involvements from his objective. So hopefully we can get that. I think he's only got 2 goals. He has no assists yet. So let's hope we can continue that form, and let's see if we can make a comeback here. Great interception. Cantwell. Turn back. Ah, he loses it. But we'll get it back. Press well. Pass back. Yup. Antonio. Lingard. Lingard. Ah, that was meant for Jared Bowen. Lingard. It's just Lingard. Into Declan Rice. Ah, great interception by the North. As you can see, it's almost going to be halftime, so we might have to wait the second half for this comeback to perform, hopefully. And it's our performance ever since I jumped in, but as of semi, it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. Oh, it's Thomas Suchek with a great steal. Thomas Suchek. Here comes Thomas Suchek. Thomas Suchek cuts back. Thomas Suchek. Oh, and he just gets it blocked. Jesse Lingard, can you win it? No, he cannot. I don't know the reason I got hyped with Suchek. He also has an objective. Seems like our objectives are not going well so far. I don't want to be doing no forfeits at the end of the season, so we need to get some goal contribution with Suchek or crew foul. I'll put the objectives at the end of the episode so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So now here's Cantwell. Suchek. Back to Cantwell. Antonio. Can you find Jesse Lingard? Yep, let it go. Lingard! Oh, you always get this brace of the game. Maybe I shouldn't have waited for the ball, but I made him wait for the ball. Maybe he didn't have enough time to shoot well, so maybe that's why. But we go on, we move on. As you can see, they're here making a substitution. They're taking off Grant, which I'm pretty happy about, and I'm not sure who they brought on. I'll go ahead and confirm right now. They have brought on Diagne. So Diagne is the new signing, who's been doing pretty well in real life, to be honest, in the Premier League. Possibly saving them from relegation, West Brom actually. So hopefully he doesn't do too much against us. And here comes West Brom on the counter. Snodgrass. Great tackle by Diop. As you can see, it's the 63rd minute, and I'm thinking about making some substitutions. Let me just go ahead and see who we have in the bench. So I think I'm gonna bring on Benrama, as our wingers haven't been too effective. I'm gonna take off Cantwell this time. I always leave Cantwell on, but he hasn't been doing the best since I've signed him. So hopefully I wasn't wrong about him, because last episode I was hyping him up a bit. So let's just not just take him off for now. I do want to play Macias again. He did get a goal in his last game, and let's go ahead and bring on Ben Johnson, because we need to give him a little bit more playing time so he can grow. Hold him into the tackle. Just hold him. Diop with a nice tackle to get the ball away. Let's see if we can go on that counter. Now here's Lingard. Can someone make a run? Anyone? So we have Declan Rice on the ball. Declan Rice. Into Cresswell. Into Jesse Lingard. Can Cantwell make a run? Here comes Todd Cantwell. Todd Cantwell. Can he fight out? No, he cannot. Okay, it is still 2-1 as the subs come on. No, it is still 2-1 as the subs come on right now. Hopefully, maybe someone here can do a bit part. Maybe Benrama seems to be playing good, and also Macias, who did get a debut goal last episode. Antonio. Now here comes Jesse Lingard. Macias. Can you get a goal? Macias! Straight from the substitution, he almost gets a goal. Oh, this man, he's hungry. This young Mexican man, he's hungry for goals. It's just past the post, the crossbar, bro. Oh my god. He's dangerous. He's a dangerous man. You said you up. Jesse Lingard. Macias. And we have Thomas Suchek. Here comes Macias. Can you get a goal, Macias? Macias! Oh, it was great save by Sam Johnston, bro. Macias, man, on fire right now. He just can't. Johnston's not letting him have it, bro. Johnston's not letting him have it. It's 9 minutes of the game. I don't think we're going to salvage a point here unless we win the ball right now. Oh, we did get the ball. Can we just knock it forward? Here's Benrama. Ah, the ref doesn't give us enough time, bro. We dropped points again from a sin. This all started from a sin. I didn't get control of the whole game. But as you can see, our sliders are working. They're making it tough for us. But every time we're not in the lead, it gets even tougher. So it's a pretty bad performance, to be honest. Not many highlights of this game, even though we did start earlier in the jump in. But the boys couldn't perform the sim, and they didn't do too well. as I was playing with them. A couple shitty passes, but Marcias did get a couple shots in. Just unlucky. He had 2 shots in, but just unlucky. And hopefully we can perform better in the next game. We do drop points against West Brom. Let's see what the press has to say about this game, bro. Press is kind of toxic always. Let's see what they say. It's always seemed like a difficult game between 2 pretty evenly matched teams. Did you think your boys looked a little short on self-belief? Is that what you lost? I believe so. And the same, they're not performing too well right now. I don't know. They don't believe in themselves or something. We saw another good performance from Declan Rice. Are you happy? I mean, yeah, he did pretty well. He got some good tackles in. But like I said, not enough to prevent those goals. But see what we can do now. You're probably wondering how you didn't manage to get any corners in the second half. To be honest, some unlucky shots. Sam Johnson with some brilliant saves. West Brom's defense doing pretty good, so we just gotta work on it. Hopefully get some more goals in. So as you can see, that loss does move us all the way down to 8th place. So me saying stuff about West Brom, them being 5th, I think they're 15th. Yeah, they move up to 12th, and we do go down all the way to 8th. Which our next game is gonna be against 3rd place Newcastle. So this time we'll be playing the whole game. So hopefully we can get a good result in, since I will be controlling half the game. So if we do lose, it is obviously my fault, because maybe I'm not good enough for the game. But let's just go ahead and move on to the next game. So here's the pre-match interview before the Newcastle game. So hopefully we can hype up the boys so we can go ahead and get the 3 points. So like I said, same generic press conference each time. So just gonna hype up the boys, whatever brings the team morale happy. And let's go ahead and move on to the very next game, into the lineups actually. Okay, so here I'm thinking about making a little bit of changes. Obviously the sim's not working, but I know we're gonna be playing this game. I feel like we should give OGBONNA a chance to prove himself, put him in. Let's also put Rama in for Canwell. Canwell hasn't been performing too well, both playing and in sim. Let's go ahead and put Mark Noble also on the bench. Maybe give him a run out, since he's our club captain. We should give him a chance. Masu Aku, we should also give a chance. Just bench Cresswell for this game. Move him to the bench. And as of just in case, maybe Bob-Buena could get a game if anyone gets injured. But as of substitutions, I think that should be it. We'll bring in Mark Noble, maybe 60th minute, 70th. And we'll bring in maybe Ball, give him a chance instead of... I'll bring in Ball, maybe also Macias, take off Lingard, but depending on how everyone's performing. So let's just go ahead and go into the match. And right before... They did sign Zaniolo, actually. Zaniolo, Vanaken are new players that I don't recognize, that were at Newcastle before. And then the same lineup with Wilson, who's the danger man. Dubravka, a very good player. And Lascelles, actually, I'm a big fan of Lascelles. He's a good center back, underrated in the Premier League. But let's just go ahead and start this match. Okay, it's a great day, midday probably, in St. James Park at Newcastle, and hoping that the boys will perform this match. It's a very important match, as like I said in the last episode, Newcastle are a really big enemy of ours, as of the strongest teams in the league of this new Premier League. Like I said before, no Big Six, so whoever finishes this season, I will consider Big Six. So it's a lot of teams fighting. Like I said, this season might go everywhere. See how the boys do. See. Just a Lingard, who's been on form. Antonio, who was hammered the episode, last episode, didn't do too much in the first game. They're highlighting Dwight Gill, who has 5 goals, so 1 above Antonio. Antonio does have 4 goals, so hopefully we can get a good result here. And let's go into the gameplay. Declan Rice, OGBONNA with a brilliant tackle to get rid of the attack. Now here comes the counter. Jared Bowen, Declan Rice. Switch it up all the way. Nice. Masuaku. To Jesse Lingard. Into Benrahma. Benrahma, can you get the cross in? Into Antonio? Can you get that? No, he cannot. But can Antonio? Benrahma. Shambles in the defense. Benrahma. Oh, Benrahma just goes wall, bro. I thought he was gonna impress me with a goal today. I think he might be left-footed. I'm not sure. But it's not the best position to take a shot, but we had to take it anyways. But it's a good shot. Good first attack for the boys. And here comes Newcastle on the attack. And great tackle by Issa Diop. Now it's Declan Rice. Benrahma. Jesse Lingard. Jesse. Antonio, can you make that run? Michel Antonio to get his 5th goal of the season. First of the episode. Let's go. That's a guaranteed 5th goal of the season. Michel Antonio giving us the lead on this Newcastle game. Hopefully we can keep more of the same throughout this episode. You know, not drop any more points. And come Antonio. The man on fire. Ice in his veins, bro. Look at him, happy to play for this club. The West Ham man, who gave him a chance when other teams would. Now, people are gonna want him. People are gonna want him. He's gonna be top scorer of the West Ham, and everyone's gonna want him to see if he's gonna want to leave or not. Now it's Michel Antonio. Can we get that attack? It's just after the first goal. Antonio, into Benrahma. Benrahma, can you hold it? Can we wait for a run? Nobody's moving. Antonio, back into Benrahma. Benrahma to make a first mistake. Oh, he misses again. Just went to the post. Benrahma comes with another good positioning and misses the shot in the opposite post, bro. It's unlucky so far in this first half. Look at us frustrated. Benrahma's gonna get his goal today. He's hungry. He's a hungry man. Okay, we're gonna talk about OGBONNA again. Once again, OGBONNA really showing to me that he should be playing. Now here comes OGBONNA. Going on his little adventure with a great pass to Benrahma. Here comes Benrahma. Can he finally get his goal? Saeed Benrahma. Can he hold it back? Oh, no, he cannot. I think I ran a little bit too much, bro. Comes Zaniolo. Callum Wilson. Masuaku just beating Dwight Gill. And we do concede. It's 1-1 here in St. James Park right before halftime. Not the best defending by me, to be honest. Nothing to do with anything else. Brought Masuaku out too much and made this mistake. Now Dwight Gill has his 6th goal this season, from what I remember. So serves the commentators right to hype him up right before the game. So hopefully we don't make too many more mistakes and we can hopefully get some goals in the second half. If we get anything before halftime, maybe Lingard could take it all the way. Jesse. Here comes Jesse Lingard. Anybody support him? No? Jesse Lingard. Into Benrahma. Runs it back. Benrahma. Check. Anybody gonna make a move right before halftime? Come on. Show into. How we lose the ball. As you can see, it's probably gonna be halftime and right about now. Yep. 1-1 first half. First full played game of the episode. We're looking at 1 point achieved as of right now, but hopefully in the second half we can do much better and get this win. OGBONNA with a nice tackle. So now we can go on the counter. OGBONNA really impressed me today. But here comes Jesse Lingard. Antonio. Bowen make the run. Jared Bowen, can you win that? No, I cannot. Great header. Antonio. Benrahma. Jesse Lingard. Okay. I hate this. St. James Park is just a little shadow. Can't see today. Jesse Lingard. Masuaku. Anybody in the middle? Antonio's not offside anymore. Antonio! Just couldn't get it. Okay, it is the 60th minute. That's when I usually make the substitution. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the substitution. I'm putting Antonio back on the right. He seems a little bit more dangerous than Jared Bowen at the moment. I am put Macias up top again. Give him another chance. Ball, who hasn't played in a while. And I'm going to go ahead and put Mark Noble over Suchek. Like I said, I'd give him a chance. So let's see how these players can perform. Maybe make an impact. Declan Rice. Cheeky goal, can it be? Nah, Declan Rice just goes horrible shot. As you can see, our captain is not left-footed. So we just need to attack a little more. I'm not expecting maybe Duranka's probably gonna save a lot, but we just need to get more shots in. We haven't had too many shots in this episode in general, so hopefully we can get a little bit more shots. He said, yup, was the header. Declan Rice into Masuaku. Opposite the Benrahma. Mark Noble, first touches of the season. Declan Rice. Ball, who's back for a second game after his debut. And here comes Macias into ball to get his first goal, and he couldn't. Like I said before, Dubravka is a good goalkeeper. Brilliant save. I probably should. Oh, it's offside. I thought it would be a corner. I mean, not bad from the youngster from East London. Hopefully we can go ahead and get some more shots. Kufa, come on, it's the 90th minute. Can we get something? Can we salvage anything from this game? Ball. We lose it. It's okay, it's Mark Noble. And here's Macias. Can you do something with it? It's into Declan Rice. Declan Rice holds it back. Into ball. Into Macias. We just get unlucky. We get the point here in St. James Park. I mean, they are third place to be fair. Like I said, one of the strongest teams. But I was really hoping we could get a win out of that. Not a bad performance. Just Dubravka with some nice saves. Some horrible shots that we did have from wrong positioning. But something to say, OGBONNA had a really nice game, so I think I'm gonna start him next game. Hopefully, let's see if he performs like that in the next game we do play. So OGBONNA probably the man of the match in this this match against Newcastle. So let's just go ahead and move on to this press conference. Hopefully they don't batter us too much. Okay, start the press conference. Like I said, hopefully they don't batter us too much. Let's see what they have to say about the match. There wasn't much between the teams today. What did you make of this result? I think we did have more dominant possession. I think we dominated the game. We just didn't have enough in us to finish. Dubravka with some nice saves. Probably the man of the match in home. But like I said, OGBONNA was our man of the match, in my opinion. But hopefully let's see what they say next. Were you disappointed your team couldn't find a winner? Mm, not really. Like I said, we didn't have too many shots. Just disappointed. I couldn't create enough space for the team and not score a goal. So, what's girl the problem for you today? That's such like, it's kind of BS. Like, okay, he's a good player, had a good season so far, but he did have one shot and he scored it. So to be fair, clinical, but not as dangerous as I was expecting him to be. So like, I don't think he was much of a problem other than his goal. So like I said, we did pick up 1 point against Newcastle. Let's hope for a little bit more in the next game. So here we move on to the first Carabao Cup game of this episode and our second sim game of this episode. Who did we beat last episode? I'm not too sure who we beat. It was Coventry. Yeah, there we go. We did beat Coventry in a sim match for the Carabao Cup. So here's our second team. Just a little reminder of who we have here. Ball, Macias, Barrama, Noble, Rice, Fornows, Fredericks, Babwana, Masuaku, Ogbonna, and Randolph. But I am going to rest Ogbonna because I do want him. He really impressed me in the Premier League match, and I want to play him in the next Premier League match. So let's bring in Holding, so that way he has a chance to play as well. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and quick sim this match because, like I said, it's Cheltenham Town. I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass, me saying it's just Cheltenham Town, and hopefully they don't upset us. But I literally cannot name a player from their team. And I'm a big football fan, like a soccer fan. Football. But I still don't know too much about Cheltenham Town. So I don't watch them at all. So let's just hope we don't get, embarrassed here. So quick sim. Hopefully the boys can perform, and we get a 1-0 win. Thank God we do. So Masuaku did score right before halftime. Cresswell came on. Holding got a yellow. Bowen came in for ball, and Antonio for Macias, and Babwana with a yellow. So thank God we didn't get embarrassed this time. We didn't get embarrassed at all today. So far, at least in the sim matches of me talking smack. Actually, no, we did in the first one, but we do stay safe here in the Carabao Cup and see who we get in the next round. And let's move on to the next game as well. Okay, from the last draw, I don't even want to see where we are, bro. So from the last draw, we are not in the top 8 anymore. So I was really expecting big things from us of the season, but as you can see, we're not in the top 8. So Newcastle are in 5th, who beat us last. Fulham, the next team we're playing, are in 2nd. So we're in 10th right now. Okay, so we have 8 points. If we win, we can go all the way up to 6th place, depending on the results. So I'm really hoping we beat Fulham because it hasn't been a good episode so far. This is our second played match, right? Yes, we played Newcastle, we drew. We lost to West Brom. We won in a Carabao Cup game. Not the best episode so far, so let's see if we can win this game against Fulham. So like I said before, I was gonna play OGBONNA as he did have a really good performance in the game against Newcastle. So let's see who else. Anybody else we should put in? No, I think we should just give the team again a run out. Barrama did have a good game, but he did play last game in the Carabao Cup. So I'm gonna give Camaradas a chance again. We haven't seen anything from in this episode because I haven't played him. So let's just go ahead and start this game and see what happens. Okay, are we at home this time? I'm not too sure. Yeah, we are at home. So we're finally playing. I think this is the first time we do play on the Olympic Stadium. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah, it's an Olympic Stadium. Against Fulham, 2nd place team. We have to get a win right here. We have to get all 3 points. We cannot disappoint the fans at home. We haven't had the best episode today. Drawing in our 1 played game and our 2 sim games. We won the Carabao Cup and we did lose from a jump in still, which should be no excuse. We should have turned that around if I was good enough. Like if I was good, I should have won. Like I said, players to watch: Antonio, because he's 2nd top scorer of the new Premier League. Dwight goes up top. Jimmy Vardy 3rd. Antonio, haven't seen too much from him. He's had maybe 1 or 2 shots this episode. So hopefully he can get a goal in right now. Oh, he did get a goal actually. No, he got a goal. But hopefully we can get some more from him. And so far, I'd like to say best player so far this episode has been OGBONNA. Ever since I brought him on in the second match against Newcastle, he did have a good match. Declan Rice also a good shout. But let's see what we can create in this match. Oh, Thomas Suchek with a great interception, and he presses it back by accident actually. Now it's Todd Canwell. Suchek into Jesse Lingard, first time shot, and it's just wide, bro. Jesse Lingard could have gotten his 2nd goal of the episode, bro. Look at that shot. I wish I didn't pass it back with Suchek, but it kind of worked out in the end. But I feel like Suchek could have scored from the position he was in, but we did get a close shot there, Jesse Lingard. Hopefully it's a sign of more to come from us. Declan Rice. Oh, Declan Rice is in the middle. It looks like someone's injured. I think it's Issa Diop. and that's not a good sign for us. Diop has been pretty solid this whole career mode so far from these past 3 episodes. So he did get back up, so hopefully it's nothing too vital. So as you can see, Diop just has a slight injury. I'm gonna leave him on for now. I'd rather risk him than bring him off and not have anything, because he has been our best performing defender, at least consistently, because OGBONNA just really been getting the game. So let's just see how the game goes on. We need to create some weakness. OGBONNA opens it wide. Here comes Kufa, who's been involved a lot in this episode. So we have Jared Bowen. Should have already passed it to Lingard, but here comes Bowen. Can you find someone? Jared Bowen. Oh, can he do it all himself? Jared Bowen. Jared Bowen, and he gets his first goal gets his first goal of the Premier League season. Finally, he does something. He hasn't done anything in the first 2 episodes, and he shakes the camera, smiling. All smiles from the boys here as we take the lead 1-0 in the first half against Fulham. And I was contemplating whether to pass it or not, but I just went ahead and took it. And Jared Bowen with a great finish. Like I said in the very beginning of the career mode, I'm a huge fan of Bowen. I really like players a lot that they come from the championship and just carry their teams like Jared Bowen has, and a couple other players have before. As you can see, Jared Bowen all smiles after his first goal of the Premier League season. Hopefully a little bit more to come from him, as he's been kind of invisible in this career mode so far. And let's just see how the rest of the game goes. Mistake. Lingard into Antonio, into Lingard, into Souček. Can he get his first goal this season? Oh, and he cannot. Souček, can he shoot that? Dude, how do you miss from there? Oh, I think it took a little too long. I should just shot it from the first touch, bro. Oh, Souček. This is his 2nd time missing the goal. But not too good, not too good. I mean, he is a CDM, but still, come on. We gotta get more goals in here. There's a Diop with a great tackle. Now here comes Jared Bowen. Into Antonio. Into Jesse Lingard. Great through the ball from Antonio. Jesse Lingard. Can he get his 2nd goal of the episode? And he has 2nd goal of the episode. Jesse Lingard picking up his performances after I've mentioned that he has an objective. Thank God, because we don't want to be doing no forfeits. Jesse Lingard. Code, bro. Code. Okay. I see the celebration. Dude, Jesse Lingard is probably like one of the coolest players that's ever played. Like, I mean, maybe because my generation, I'm more into when people, I like to see people dancing, and he dances a lot when he scores. And right now, at the moment, at least in real life, he's proving Manchester United wrong. And so far, I guess in the career mode, he has I think this is his 3rd goal this season. Let's just go ahead and check. As he's walking back, yeah, his 3rd goal this season. So his 3rd goal involvement. Like I said, I'm not too sure how much I had set. So like I said, at the ending of the episode, I will bring up the objectives again. And let's see, just continue this match right before halftime. It is 2-0. Great tackle by Diop, who's still injured. I'm probably gonna have to bring him off at halftime. That way he doesn't get any more injured. Looks like it might be a little bit time as halftime approaches. Can we do anything else? No, we lose the ball. And then can we defend this? OGBONNA, just clear it. Just clear it, bro. We don't want to concede right now. We want to keep a clean sheet for the first time in like, oh wow. Great tackle by Diop again. Kufa, just clear it, and that should be halftime. So as it looks at things as of halftime, it is 2-0 up. Goals from Jared Bowen and Jesse Lingard. Pretty good performance so far. Just hopefully we can have more of the same at the 2nd half. So like I said, I think we're gonna bring Diop off. We don't want to risk him, at least for the rest of the half. We're gonna bring Rob Holding back into the lineup. So luckily, maybe he can prove himself a little bit more, as Diop has probably been the best, and OGBONNA 2nd, who's had a really good episode so far. OGBONNA. So hopefully it's not too big of a miss that we don't have Diop in, but we'll probably make more subs at the 60th, 65th minute. So let's just see how the 2nd half goes. Can we get it out here? Yeah. Okay, OGBONNA wins it. Press wall. Todd Campbell can't turn, and we lose the ball again in our box. Rob Holding. Great start to the game. Todd Campbell. Who can he find? Can he find Thomas Souček? Brilliant passes, Thomas Souček. Is he gonna sweat it though? Is he gonna sweat it? He's gonna sweat it. I'm sorry. No, it didn't work out for us. I shouldn't have sweated. That's what I get for sweating. Oh, my friend actually did tell me he would have been pissed at me if I would have been playing against him because I sweated. But as you can see, it comes back. Karma comes back to us. Maybe we shouldn't be sweating, as it's not a big move here in FIFA. But here comes Kufa running down the wing. Kufa into Jesse Lingard for a 2nd goal. Oh, he almost got his 2nd goal, bro. Of the match. So as you can see, he's not left-footed as well. We have a bunch of right-footers here in this team. And as another opportunity goes begging, we continue this match. I am looking to make some substitutions here. We do have 2 substitutions left. Let's get Fornals another go. Let's put him left for Campbell. Campbell again, invisible again. Hasn't done too much which not disappointing. Maybe he just needs a while to get used to his team. But I am a big fan of him, like I said. Jared Bowen had a good match. Let's bring him off. We need some more attacking force up in here. Let's see if Macias can replicate what he did last episode and get another goal. Let's give a little clap to Jared Bowen. He did score a goal, a solo goal actually, to be honest. So let's just see what the subs can do. And hopefully we can get a little bit, maybe at least one more goal. 2 goals. Let's just aim higher this time. Declan Rice. Into Jesse. Jesse Lingard, can he chip over the goalkeeper? Yes, he can, and is it in? Let's go. Jesse Lingard gets his 3rd goal of the episode. Okay. After a really dope performance at the very beginning from the boys, we are performing a little bit better against Fulham. Jesse Lingard gets his 3rd goal of the episode, 4th goal this season, and look at the fans going crazy. Jesse Lingard, like I said, obviously he's just unknown, and I've been thinking about it. Jesse Lingard might most likely bring him permanently unless he does really, really bad. But like I said, Jesse Lingard is doing pretty well so far. With brilliant chip. ADROIIIT does get a touch to it, but it doesn't matter as Jesse Lingard was a little bit too high for him to just get rid of it completely. So we take 3-0 up, and that should be the 3 points, but let's not get a little too ahead of ourselves as at any time this game could change. And I accidentally passed it, so here comes Antonio. Can we fix this? Into Kufa. Is anyone in the box? Kufa all the way to 4 nows. Macias? Antonio? Did someone do something? Nobody got the ball in the end. Back into Thomas Suchek. Into Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds Macias. Here comes Macias. Can he get his first goal of the episode? And another brilliant save by Areola, who's just keeping us at bay here. OGBONNA with another tackle. That's Macias. Can he hold it? Into Thomas Suchek. Thomas Suchek, can he get his first goal of the career mode? No, he just goes wide again, dude. We have some people missing so much this episode, bro. Suchek, we have Barama missing, and then a lot of brilliant saves from goalkeepers in this episode, to be fair. So maybe that's why, but we just gotta improve on our finishing, bro. We do win. We do pick up 3 points, 3-0 goals, 2 goals from Jesse Lingard, and 1 from Jared Bowen. A brilliant solo goal, and man of the match has to be Jesse Lingard. We could have had a couple more goals. Could have been 5-6-0. But we did have Suchek missing, and Areola had a pretty good game. I mean, other than those 3 goals, but he did save a while. Yeah, as the commentator is saying, probably the best player on the field today, Jesse Lingard, our number 11. So hopefully he can continue to perform like this. He does have 4 goals, so he's our 2nd top scorer behind Antonio. So after those 3 points, they just check the press conference and then our position in the table. See what they have to say to us for today. Bowen has been struggling for formally. You brought him off early today. What was that thinking behind that? We're trying to send a lot of message. I think Bowen had a pretty good match from what he has. I mean, he scored a goal, so I don't know why they're talking trash about him. So Bowen, you're good in my heart, bro. What changes will you make after injury to Diop? So we need to check that. We don't know how long he's out. Hopefully not too long. But we do have holding OGBONNA there waiting. OGBONNA who had a really good episode so far. So we're good. We got a plan B. A great win, a great performance from Jesse Lingard. Yes, he was the best player on the field. So they are correct on that. And just look at our position in the league table. All we did was it. League table. Okay, so as you can see, Issa Diop will be out for 4 weeks, which is kind of hard. But we have a good replacement. But Diop has been pretty good so far in this career mode. Pretty good tackles. But hopefully it's not too much of a loss. Obviously we'll see as time goes on. He will miss maybe just 2 games at least. But hopefully that him not being there doesn't affect us too much. And I think he did send us something, so. Sweet for the season that picked up an injury. I just want to keep my good run going. Thank you, Gaffer. You're good, Diop. You have been performing well, so hopefully we'll be waiting on your return, bro. The end of the episode. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you a little preview of the next episode. So here we have 5 games. So I mean, one of them is the Carabao Cup, so technically 4 games. So I will be simming the Carabao Cup, even though it's Burnley, so it might be tough. But I'm just gonna go ahead and risk it because my importance right now is as of right now it's just the league. But obviously we do have an objective about the FA Cup, which I will take more seriously as when it comes by. So we do have Watford, Everton, Leeds, and Bournemouth. So I think I'm gonna be playing the Everton game and the Leeds game. So I'm gonna go ahead and next episode sim the Watford and Bournemouth. And I'm not sure how, depending on how it goes, I might jump in on the Watford game as it is away. And on away we usually struggle a little bit more. But I might save it for the Burnley actually, depending on how it is, because Carabao Cup is still kind of, it's important, but like I said, my big focus is on the league. And Bournemouth shouldn't be, hopefully not too much. It is at home, so we do have crowd advantage. So like I said before, here on the screen we do have the objectives, and just to confirm, Lingard is 10 goal moments on the Lingard's revival, and the Czech arrow, which is Souček / Kufa. And I was bringing more emphasis on Souček since he had a couple shots in this episode. It is to 8+ goal contributions, and I believe we still had 0 for the Czech. And then for Lingard, I think he has 6-7 goal moments. I might have to up that a bit because it looks like he's getting closer, but we never know what might happen. And just a reminder of the other two, class of 80s, which is reach at least the FA Cup semi-final and open the floodgates, is make sure our top scorer has more than 15 goals, as no West Ham player in the past 5 seasons. Yeah, 5 seasons have been more than 11. So which was Ananovich 17-18. And I think this might be the last episode you guys see Duty 5 and Duty 6 empty. If nobody leaves a comment in this coming episode for any objectives for us, I will come up with them on my own. So maybe by episode 5 you have the new objectives up, and yeah. And then here as well, you do see the season stats so far. So the updated list, it's not really updated. I think it's gonna continue. Just the numbers are gonna change. So we do have Antonio with 5 goals for our top scorer. Top assist is Antonio with 4 now, and clean sheets we're gonna leave at Rice because we're still at 3 for everyone who else is tight. So we're just gonna leave Declan Rice there, and yeah, that's what the season stats so far. Moving on to the league table. Okay, as for the league table, I'm pretty sure we started at 8th in this episode, and we do finish in 8th as well. Hopefully that's not the case in future episodes and at the end of the season, because we want to be finishing right where Fulham is, where Newcastle, Wolves, or Leicester, because we do want to be considered the new top clubs in the new Premier League. Like I said, just a reminder, no top 6 clubs. I just need to put emphasis on that way you guys know. No top 6 clubs. They're all in the Australian League, where nobody can hear from them. They can affect our performances. So like I said, no big teams. So hopefully we can get into the Champions League by the end of the season. And like I said, points on the episode might have not been our best performances, both on Simeon and on that Newcastle game, but we did pick it up towards the end of the episode. So hopefully we can carry that on to the next episode, when we do have, I'm assuming, a tougher fixture list, because it is on paper bigger teams, but like I said in the past episodes, that this league is gonna be all over the place, with no Man City, no Man U, no Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs, and Arsenal. Without them, makes this league a little bit crazy, and especially with no Champions League, no other European in the way, so everyone's going full on the Premier League. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Make sure to leave comments for any suggestions you have on anything, any transfers, gameplay, anything whatsoever. I'll go ahead and take it under consideration. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe on that red button. Thank you guys for watching again, and chamos.
Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one